Hello everybody, welcome back to FTL Mods Season 3. Last episode we finished off the Star Trek mod with a good enough victory. Moving on to the next ship. This is just a standard one trick pony, by that I mean it's only one ship. But hey, that's not too bad, is it? Anyway, this one is the Etwahl. I'm probably mispronouncing that completely wrong. Created by Styles RJ, who also did the Skrin Battlecruiser, which I've already done a showcase of. You can probably find that in the playlist of this series. Anyway, I've been playing a lot of League of Legends as Sona, the medic, bard, poor area of effect damage, and what I thought, make a ship. Alright, first of all, never play League of Legends, don't think I ever will. To anyone who does play it and is a big fan of it, hey, it's good for you, but from what I've heard, the community behind it is pretty poisonous to new beginners, players, and stuff like that. So, I'd rather not do that. First, I'm not a fan of multiplayer games in general because, you know, either the enemy's cheating, your team sucks, a combination of both. But anyway, nobody seems to admit that they messed up, and whilst I'm not a competitive nature, everybody plays to win, and you could say that I can be a sore loser at times. Anyway, that's why I play games like these, where I can blame everything on the game, and no one will say anything bad about it, because everyone seems to share the same opinion. Anyway, introducing the Etwahl, replaces slot A. The Etwahl uses blast of sound to damage enemy shield and hull. I should probably just get the ship up, right? Yeah. Instrument type A. Remember the metal band Pentakill? They've turned Sona's Etwahl in a space machine. There's no reason for them to be in space except for all of them. And that's reason enough, right? Okay, hide rooms. Looks like to be a conglomeration of Lania ships. Looks alright. I personally can't see an instrument in it, but maybe it looks like something used in League of Legends. I don't personally know. Again, I don't play it, but whatever, right? Anyway, this will use blast of sound, damage shields and hull. Once the shields are down and damaged, the ship can be finished off with Sona's powerful ultimate ability, the Crescendo Beam. Crescendo Beam, I'm guessing this is it. It's like the Halberd Beam, except it does double damage to the enemy's hull, and anyone caught in the effects are guaranteed to be stunned for at least 5 seconds. Stun chance. I'm wondering, do you actually need a stun tag if you already set a stun duration? I don't know if they're both necessary. Anyway, probably doesn't matter. If you're playing a mod that allows artillery, there may be an even greater way to resolve the dissonance. We are playing Captain Edition, so that one has artillery in it. Maybe I'll go for it, maybe I won't. Depends on whether I'm severely lacking in other assets. Anyway, story, as always, there's a story as to why League of Legends is out in space and fighting against the rebellion. The rebellion came across the world of Rundun, and in their usual fashion, demanded the inhabitants to surrender or be destroyed. Naturally, they said no, and the rebels dropped nukes on the whole of Valoran. I'm guessing this is all to do with League of Legends. Again, I've played a grand total of 0 seconds of that game. Not even a nanosecond, so anyway. Institute of War was no more, and the whole League of Legends was destroyed as what? As it never existed. Of course, all the arenas and champions remained, so there was no getting rid of that damned Teemo. That's the mushroom guy, isn't it? I know nothing of League of Legends, but I know everyone hates that character because of something with mushrooms. Anyway. Then Mordekaiser realized that there were countless other worlds out there that hadn't heard of the band Pentakill or Metal for that matter. Determined to solve this problem, his keyboardist Sona turned her Etwahl into a spaceship so they could make sure Metal stays #1 throughout the galaxy. Of course it would. Also, the rebels are starting an alternative rock band in direct competition of Pentakill. Naturally, they can't let that happen. I mean, their bassist is a girl, their drummer has short hair, and their lead singer wears glasses. A shame. Strategy, typical fire lasers and beam, okay. Strategy may become blah blah blah. Keep the shields down long enough and distance revolver will finish them off if you don't do it already with the Crescendo. The user resolver, the enemy ship has shields, even though it does massive damage, has negative shield piercing. What? Negative shield piercing? So what, it creates shields if it hits them? What? Yeah, whatever. Time it well for victory, summoners. You know, we can't actually make that happen, right? timing when artillery fires. The bar gets full, it fires. Simple as that. No. There's just a bunch of updates. Alright, so I think we're finally good after 5 minutes of lollygagging. What do we have? Hymn of Valor, fires a bolt. I'm assuming these are skills or abilities or whatever they call those things in the game. Alright, Song of Celerity. Celerity, whatever. Cruise movement speed is reduced. Okay, so that's the Mantis Pheromones, which allows us to do some fun things in cap position. Hey, at least they add it. It's added to it so you know what you're up against. Area of Perseverance. Sona's music heals the crew while the medbay is powered. Now, here's a thing I personally would do. Apparently, this whole mod is with just one character. And I don't know if it's done already. I'm just saying it could be an interesting fact to do. Not saying it has to be done. But considering there's one name that keeps popping up and popping up, what you could do is just, once you click start, give the player a blue option to add a crew member and name that character Sona. Would mean she's along for the ride, right? No matter what you do, unless you change the name. If it doesn't happen, I'll name one like that myself. Anyway, that's enough talking. I'm going to check my recording and see if I get this thing kicked off. Alright, that was fine. We'll play on normal because... okay. Yeah, no blue options. Alright, I'll do it myself. Let's see what we can do for upgrades. Energy Medbot, finally. Okay. And a reconstructive teleporter because they're playing with a Mantis ship. I believe that to be new. Alright, we'll name someone Sona just for the fudge of it. She's probably not gonna get killed, right? And I'm hoping that it's actually a female character, otherwise I'm making an even bigger fool of myself, but then again that wouldn't be the first time, right? We do not have everything we need to power up everything we want. But we get close to it. Okay. Alright then, let's kick things off, shall we? Map has been updated. Sweet! Let's get this thing into combat. Poland is using dirty weapons. Congratulations. Well, we have a medbay. This thing should do crew damage if I'm not completely out of my... Ooh. Well, that sounded interesting. I wonder if that's... just timed that too late, didn't I? Wait, that just flew straight through. Because it's not an ion. Okay. I get it. I get it. Well, that's an annoying bomb. Which means it can't really harm us. So it's from my control, and I'm guessing we're gonna try and kill crew again, as that is probably the way this is supposed to be done. We're probably fine as well, because these two can go into medbay and you take lesser damage from suffocation anyway, and we have the Medbot dispersal. Wait on that. So those are just normal shots then. I don't know why I thought they would have been ion weapons. Can you actually see them? No, you can't. They're hidden behind all of the things. There's our ion. Which I'm guessing we're gonna breach, fire, and stun. That's potent. Anyway, we'll let our auction tick up a bit before we move on. Ooh, that's not good. Yeah, I can't overlook that. Ooh, and here as well. Here a bit. Tisk tisk. Well, here too. Suppose a good amount of this could be solved by putting the airlocks here, and then flipping this over. But that's just me being fickle. Nope. Could have also renamed some systems, but this is where I'm getting into. I've never did a really themed ship, so you know. Cool. Where are you, my invisible buddy? Yeah, well, you're not invisible, but you know what I'm going with. Cool. Got a ghost crew member. Handy for all sorts of things. It's not a ghost, it's an AI avatar, but the game... in the game files, it is known as a ghost. I have a flag gun. 50 for an... what if I... See, this could work, right? Problem is, I do like a good halberd beam. Okay, we'll keep it at this. Weapons are going to be expensive. Alright, we are in danger, but not quite yet. Well, I mean, if this hits and then that, we're going to get hit, but... could be a while until that syncs up perfectly, and one shot from our crescendo will make sure it's not going to be putting up too much more of a fight. Oh, we got custom audio, that's always nice. I'm wondering about so many things, like why get rid of the symmetry because of this. I don't know. That's the beauty of co-commentary. I mean, you just ask them why did you did this or that, but you know. Now I can make my own assumptions and then get mad when the person who made this mod watches it and then gets mad at me for saying shit about his mod. Which he's perfectly entitled to, granted. I don't need that store, really. What's this? A pulsar. Yeah, I might go for it. That's good, means he lost manning on the weapon. We got a med bay, so I'm not too worried about losing oxygen or getting hit by crew. Alright, good dodge. Stunning, isn't it? They're lining up so perfectly. So majestically. I might be able to kill them, actually. Yeah, now that medbay came on a bit too soon, and now they're dead. D-E-A-D, dead. Yeah, just run for it, you wimp. Alright, let's do the pulsar. Might be a bad idea, might be a brilliant idea. Usually it's a bad idea, but you know. Things. Considering we're dealing with a pulsar, I'm gonna do this. The quicker I can get his weapons offline, the better. We're gonna wait for set pulsar as well. Right. Flak, go. Go, go. Brilliant! He got his flak off as well, though, which is a little less than ideal. But I can be mad. Say that went pretty darn well, all things considered. That shot didn't, but you know. He's trying to run, not gonna let him. Cool. Alright, you two heal up, our FTL's full anyway. Alright, let's boogie on out, which seems to be a good choice of words, considering we're playing, well, with a ship based on a musical instrument, apparently. Attack the ship to get to the storage cache. It won't be dealing too much damage to us. You got no shields. Well, not that you having no shields says anything about your damage capabilities, just says you probably won't have a lot of time to do a lot of things within them. Thinking next, how many system slots do we still have left? 2, so that could be cloaking artillery. Then again, hacking is so much interesting, and I do think I need cloaking. You know what? If I not end up with artillery, I will go into the mod testing environment and get it from there, just to see what it's like. Yeah, it will help. I could probably find a way to have you kill one another. Yeah, just do some of these and then once they're close to death, hit them with the crescendo. And be sure to take out the medbay whilst I'm doing it. Yeah, okay, we can already finish this if this thing hits. Simple. Contact civilian ship for hull points. Thank you. Alright, means we can get 2 weapons online alongside of our beam. Go here, then go here. We can go to the store, but there's really no point. As far as I know, the... Right. It's you! Yes! And you only send over 1 person. Why? They don't, basically don't care either. You go there, you go there. We're preparing to send over more. I'm not going to stop you, that's for damn sure. Nah, not the flak. We'll use this one. We'll try to take out your weapons before it becomes a genuine problem. Poof, poof. Of course, the missile launcher stayed online. So, yeah, more missiles inbound. Huh? Well, the evasion's as high as it'll go, so let's get you healed up. And we're gonna get you to fight one another. Yeah, I don't think you got any chance of winning here, buddy. I'm just gonna fire before another missile fires. Take out medbay, not medbay, teleporter. Good, means they're stopped repairing those, and they can't bring their crew back, which means that's another 2 dead. Let's stun them right now, so they can still take. They're not taking fire damage anymore, are they? Yeah, you're not gonna. You don't need the benefits from a medbay. What do you think? Alright, come on, let's get you back. We'll get you to go and repair. Our shields aren't powered anyway. Doesn't look like this is possible at this point. Unless... Nope, that's level 2. Right there. Oh well. Yeah, I think we had some extra time here, didn't we? Yeah. Interesting shield layer. It's a dark blue. Thank God that one missed. But we're not out of the woods yet. Told you. Really? I thought shield was up there. Oh well. Asteroids go bananas when there is no enemy ship, so that explains that. Trade route or Dune 12? Yeah, let's do trade. Dune 12. Great. Standard, yeah. Standard. Rock. Crud. Well, Dune. I suppose it made sense. It's related to Earth, the business. Or should I say soil? Because you know. Sealing a micro breach. Well, thanks, but you know. Okay, fighting rock is not really my thing I had in mind, but should have gone to the trade sector, huh? Alright, can I actually do something here, or are we just gonna do empty beacon, empty beacon, empty beacon, empty beacon? Because that's getting kind of ridiculous right now, so. Sun, brilliant. Need a second shield because apparently it helps to prevent taking the amount of, well, prevents fires. Really? Really? It's probably gonna take out this thing. No, it took out the missile launcher. Color me surprised. Alright, here comes the fire. Let's vent this already, because we can. Yeah, great. Well, we got a rock on board. Alright, let him slug it out. I mean, if he can, we'll kill the crew again. It is the better option. Right, my control is almost worn off. And we are out of here. I'm gonna wait until I shoot in here. Then I'm gonna mind control this dude, because that means he is gonna go out and that stops the FTL from charging. There we go. My plan. Well, we took damage because of my brilliant plan, but all things considered, it could have been worse. Alright, we're done taking damage. Hey, you aren't going anywhere either. We will not accept surrender. But I'm gonna have to kill you once your shield goes back online. Or with a shot from the Valor Him. There we go. 14 and trade goods. All about the scrap. Anyway, let's get the medbay pumping a bit so these can heal up. I could just send them to the medbay, but no. Would have thought to be able to use Crescendo, but it's a typical beam weapon, so it's actually fine. Crew is healed up, and we're in a minefield. Congratulations. Well, at least it's not a black hole. Am I right? Okay, well, here come the mines. Maybe I can shoot one. What are my... let's see. If I need to switch these around so I have... That's ion, so I need to find a place for... Okay, I'm guessing that's now one of the... Yeah. I don't know which one it is, but I'm gonna see if I can shoot down that mine. Which means I have to shoot somewhere around here. Yep, got it. Yeah. Suck on that. Slow-moving projectile. Well, this thing is still gonna hit, and I don't have my weapons up to shoot this down as well. But it missed as well, so... Nice. Shooting down mines. It's a thing. It's a thing. It's not the easiest thing to pull off, but, you know, if your timing's up on point, you can do it. You can do it. Anyway. Moving on to a sun. Just giving me random hull damage. Yeah, thanks. It's always fun when fire spreads just before the final thing goes out. Ah, boy. Alright, we'll keep prepared for later. You can actually go and do that. Probably power medbay. That'll probably swing things our way, I would say. Oh, look at that. It's a store. They exist. So do empty beacons, but, you know. It's not like we encountered none of those yet. Alright, now we got this BS to deal with. That's it. Wait, they all targeting shields? I didn't even know they could do that. How many shots is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5? Are you kidding me? 5? Well, I guess rock plating is going to make sure that I'm going to do practically 0 damage to this thing. Oh boy. Well, it does... Ugh. Double damage. Something I should really keep in mind. We got some time. Huh? Let's repair. 99 scrap. And a bolt isn't one of them. Not be selling consumer goods. I mean, this could be handy, but yeah. Let's just stick with what I just said. My fuel and will repair a tiny bit. Something I really don't do that often. But hey, once I get to Sector 3 and I die, then I can just give it. Yeah. Well, that's brilliant. If I knew that was going to be there, huh? This turf. Sure, we can deal with some mantis. We got Mega Troll for God's sakes. Gee. Let's power this up for the time being. Guys, missile defense will have to wait a bit longer. Could ask if you would like to have produce a crystal object as a present. I can grow any shape you want, Captain. You're a little overwhelmed with possibilities and ask for time to think about it. Make a giant glass cup. What? Quest asks to talk to you in private. As you know, it locks the room's doors with growing crystal and explains. That was just a joke about that giant glass cup, you know? Wait, how the hell did he pull that off? What? Look, don't get me wrong here, but is it just a coincidence that I just got him asking me if I want him to create something and then the next one actually giving me something, or it must be right? Must be a coincidence. Alright, what is it? It's crystal, vengeance, or a weapon. What are we getting? A crystal anti-ship drone. Experiment a little with Federation drone technology and integrate some crystal principles. Do you want to test the results? Modified projectile drone continually attacks the enemy ship with shield-crushing crystals. Fancy. Thanks, lads. Alright, let's carry on. You didn't have to log the drone because of it, you know. We don't have any missiles. We just gave it to the last, bunch that asked for it. You know, this is getting kind of stupid. I mean, it's just empty beacon, empty beacon, empty beacon. Now I'm running out of fuel again, and you're gonna get that, right? Right? Nope. Are you really just trying to prevent me from doing any form of combat, or like you have to die with this ship, or what is it? Because really, this is getting a bit out of hand, you know? I think we had more empty beacons than we actually had combat. And that does no good things for 20, 35. Would like to get this, but it ain't happening because we are unable to find ships to fight. Another empty beacon. I call them empty when actually nothing happens, so. Ah, great, a missile drone, yeah. Those are definitely not overpowered in any form or shape. Good lord. Oh, and he's got a missile weapon to finish it off with. Yeah, okay. No. It's really, it's fine. Alright, Federation contraband. Ditching it. I'd rather do the quest because I'm sure there's bound to be something that happens there. Again with a missile weapon. Of course, of course, of course, of course, of course, of course. See if we can vent this thing and then do something fun. Okay. Because we all love our missile weapons, don't we? I mean, this is just stupid, right? It was right next to an airlock and it still managed to get to damage done to it. I mean, well, probably just the one. And one from the initial solar flare, but still, come on, man. If you want me dead, at least make it less obvious. Alright, we're gonna do the same thing we did last time, get them out of the piloting before we do the mind control business. Only one left. Unfortunately, he's got a little bit too much health left. I got one more shot at this. And that's having the air run out. Well, he's probably going to try and run along before that becomes a thing. Yeah, this is not going to work. Engines are destroyed. And he destroyed his shields, taking the entire ship with him. Congratulations. Probably made someone proud. Here and into the exit, right? We're not in a rock sector, I think, so we can't have just a fleet advancement willy-nilly, but we can still get shot up by you're not gonna... okay. No, it's fine, just keep doing what you're doing. Alright, here come the missile. Yeah, we'll go after him. I don't think they're gonna live for too much longer anyway. Fix it, fix it, fix it, fix it, fix it, fix it, fix it. And we're good. so good amounts of scrap. We're not going to... We're really going to go after AI ships. Looks like it, because I'm definitely not jumping into the nebula. We've had enough empty beacons as is already. We had enough as is already. Is that an anti-drone then? Anti-enemy combat? Yeah, it is. Okay, that makes this whole ordeal a bit easier. Trying to save some scrap in order to get some. Yeah, look around. Hey, it's the flagship. Let's get this over with, huh? They're really. Oh, okay. One actually came up to say hello and greet us. Yeah, it's fine. It can shoot straight away when it's ready. See, the one weapon that nobody cares about at the flagship fight, that's the one that ends up damaging me now. Lucky me. Well, they don't have enough hull left for me to take down the other weapon as well. I'm not gonna just stand here and take it. So, bye, flagship. Okay. Well, the second flagship was not fleet leeway 2 jumps. I got a good amount of stuff. The weapon is kind of pointless, but whatever, right? Well, we get to spend some time in this sector. Kind of hoping we can finally find a store. Just staying in the medbays a bit quicker. Just a tad, my good sirs. Just a tad. Sure. It's not like we haven't dealt with missile launchers yet. Right? We know what we're doing. Getting shot to pieces by missile launchers will only work well on the enemy. Unless they miss. And you're done. I'm gonna try and keep that weapon online so we can get some evasion for our crew. Gotta keep in mind that this thing does double damage to, we really need to start selling some of these. But for that, we need a mystical thing known as a store. Which doesn't happen all that often, anyway. Yeah, we'll engage it, okay. That's a lot more things than I would have expected I would be facing with. This is not gonna end well unless we can finish this quickly. Because this thing pierces one shield layer. And it doesn't happen that often that we have all of our shields up. boy. Alright, come on. Let's stop the bleeding at least a little bit. Unless we're dealing with system casing again. Yeah, let's go for drones and weapons. Start with weapons. Alright, we're good. But, this is a perfect example of how quickly you can get screwed. I mean, if system casing decided to step in and block some damage, then we would have been dead. No doubt. Yeah, the magical, elusive thing known as a store is not showing its head. It's like it didn't exist at all. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe the game really wants to be dead and this is its way of trying to do it. A missile launcher, of course, of course. And we are going to fight it because if the game wants me dead, who am I to say no to that? We're not even going to be able to dodge it. I mean, come on, people. Okay. Hey, look. It's a magical thing known as a store. Now it's only going to sell me, wait, crew and drones. Allows use of the same signature artillery, blah blah blah. We're gonna get cloaking. I mean, I could get it, but I have no way of keeping shields down, so it's pointless. Alright. With scrap to burn, I think we're gonna do this. Weirdest soundtrack ever. I'm just gonna buy it. Because again, surprise, surprise, we got a missile launcher. We do keep the notion in mind when people say missile launchers only work well for the enemy. They're right. Okay. Why? Because say that they have like you have 5 missiles, the enemy has 5 missiles, right? You hit them 5 times with your missile launcher, okay, and you kill them. So what happens? You get some scrap, you move on. They have a missile launcher. They have 5 missiles. They shoot you 5 times, do 10 hull damage. They're out of missiles. So, you lost 10 hull. You're gonna end up with the short stick of that. Well, the short end of the stick on that one. See, basically, there's just enemy after enemy after enemy after enemy. What does it matter if one enemy runs out of missiles? There's just going to be the next one with more of them. For you, it's the resource that isn't unlimited. Basically, it's a limited resource. For the enemy, it's not, because even though they can run out, the next enemy will have a fresh batch of them. Anyway. That's my old take on missile launchers, and that'll have to do for now. Anyway. Let's carry on. This is not a main message, but it indicates that you are not supposed to be here. I'm forced to engage you. Hello. Would be nice as well, but you know. Can't have it all, can you? Wow, look at that. He's Syncing up his weapons and everything. Alright. The jump brought you close to an open space shooting range where automated ships can be tested and calibrated. Captured Federation bombers have been lined up on the horizon for target practice. Hone your crew skills by engaging one of the dummy ships. A rebel scout was lying dormant nearby, impossible to identify so close to all the other ship signatures. What was planned as a combat exercise turned into a real ship-to-ship battle. Ions and ions, eons and eons ago. Anyway, we should be fine. If the ion damage starts going out of whack, we can always cloak, so. And as long as we can keep one shield bubble up, we are fine. Fully leveled, almost fully leveled. Come on, we can dodge one more ion, right? There we go. Alright, that's 40 evasion right there, meaning that cloaking gives us a guaranteed 100. And guarantees in this game are fairly rare to come by. Oh no, my sensors. Whatever ever going to do without sensors on this fight? Oh wait, it's probably fine. Alright. Done. Ooh, acid. Here comes damage. Great, more missiles. Well, this time around it's mines. Why the hell would you go for shields? You got nothing that depletes shields. You guy. Normally shield would be, oh no, my shield. Now it's just like, why? Seriously, why bother? Alright, where's your stupid mine? There it is. Eh. Hull breaches. It's a good thing we got someone who doesn't give a damn about them. Don't know if this is our last one. Usually when I say hull breaches, like 4 of them or something. You can see why rare. I think one room is like 7, so I'm guessing we're gonna have another one. Man, that's the weirdest soundtrack. Alright, where's the breach? There it is. Told you there would be one more. For all we know, there could be another one, but I'm thinking it's 7% per room. I suppose it also depends on the amount of rooms on your ship, right? But if you had 100 rooms, it'll only be 1%. But let's do a quick check just to be sure. Yeah, we're good. Which brings us to our exit. Cool. Alright. Ugh. Ugh. Should have. Ugh. Two nebulas next. Maybe we get long range scanners. No. We got a good amount of fuel. Socialize, yeah, sure. Let's talk to human. Anyway, I'm gonna cut here. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you're still in the series. Feel free to show support by commenting, liking, and subbing if you haven't already. I'll see you guys all in the next episode. Bye, everyone.